Hello and welcome to another day in paradise and welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Negropian. In today's video, Pheonix Rain has done exceedingly well. She's one of the only originals to have stuck around in the Gambia and continue doing her work. Just after the big breakup between her and Crazy Boyd and co, she is the one who turned around and said that she was going to put together an initiative that was going to help the people of the Gambia. And she did not disappoint. She actually took those words and made it something tangible. She has put together a school called M.A.D.E, which is a school for local Gambians who want to learn skills in the textiles industry. It's up, it's running, she has machines there, everything is going to plan. It's really good to see that somebody took the words, talk is cheap, and bucked the trend and went ahead and actually did the things that she said she was going to do. However, lately guys, man, I know some of you are going to get a little angry at what I'm about to say now, but guys, a question needs to be asked. Is she trying to finesse her subscribers? Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Why are you asking that? Well, I'm going to tell you the reason why, but first I'm going to ask you to please like, subscribe, share, click the bell notification, and please consider supporting the channel on our Patreon, link in the description. I'd also like to invite you to please follow the Oversight channel, the channel that is there to help you to invest on the African continent both safely and securely, link also in the description. So I'm not going to go into detail about who Pheonix Rain is. Most of you know who she is, but do you know what situation she is in now? Do you know that she is flourishing? And it's really good to see this expat, repat, whatever you want to call her. She came over to the Gambia and she was in a really bad situation. Okay, yes, she's probably getting her pension from the military and things are probably a little easier for her. But the reality is this, she came over and she was having problems straight away because deep down inside, she had a good heart and she couldn't work with the likes of Crazy Boyd and Art Cathy simply because these two did not have good hearts, did not have good intentions, and all they wanted to do was line their own pockets. She came out and with the goodness of her own heart, she tried to repair things for the people that had been promised accommodation who were planning to come to the Gambia. And she succeeded. This is something that nobody else talks about. I have a lot of respect for her for doing that. She said that she was going to start an initiative that was going to help young Gambian people. She saw the young Gambian youth. She saw that they were disillusioned. She saw that they needed guidance and she offered it to them. And she has built something just for them. M.A.D.E is a school for textiles. So anybody that wants to learn how to make suits or dresses, like the wedding gown that she had just done, which is incredible by the way. Clearly this M.A.D.E, this M.A.D.E school is not free. I'm not sure how she's paying for it, but I know that she's trying to put together a lot of funds at this moment in order to get the school completed. All is good and well, you say. Well, yes, all is good and well. Until I saw this. Now, she was asking for $25,000 to complete this school. When I heard about this $25,000, my ears pricked up, you know. I was immediately alerted because I was thinking, it's quite a lot of money. That's quite a lot of money to go through to one person. That's quite a lot of money to go through to one person who is not a registered charity, so you don't know what she's going to do with that money. You just have to keep your fingers crossed and hope that she spends all that money on the things that she said she's going to spend it on. Now, to me, she seems like a good person, like somebody that has gone out and done the best for the people. My God, can you hear my daughter in the background? She's calling for me. She has gone out of her way to help Gambian youth. This is something we cannot question her about because she has done it. She hasn't lied about it. But still, $25,000 is a lot of money to give to one person that doesn't have any oversight. Now, why might you ask? I mean, if she is bulletproof by the sound of things, why do we always need some form of oversight when people are handling that type of money? Well, I was looking through her community page and I saw this. This is great news. She is going to get married to her long-term boyfriend, and this is really good news. I am very, very happy about this because I think she deserves to be loved. I know this sounds kind of corny, but I think she deserves to be loved. I think everybody deserves to be loved, even me. So this is great news. She can now settle down in the Gambia and be happy and start to really build something which is going to last longer than she's going to last. Something that is going to be there for the next generation to come. And with her getting married, this tells us one thing. This tells us that she is planning for the long term. Gambia wasn't just a flash in the pan for her. It wasn't about going over there and making money, and if it worked, then great. If not, I'll fly back to the United States and start selling land there. No, she stayed on, and she has shown that she has got some integrity. But how's she going to pay for a wedding? Now, we know that this gentleman who she is with, we know he's not going to pay for it, right? I mean, I'm making an assumption, and I could be making a massive assumption here, but I'm assuming that this guy doesn't have the money to pay for a wedding. And if that's the case, then who's paying for it? Is the family paying for it? I know when it comes to our custom over here, you know, in the West, it's normally the father of the bride that pays for the wedding. But this is a mainly Islamic country in the Gambia. I'm not sure if her significant other is a Muslim, but it's highly likely, regardless, that it will be the father of the bride. And I'm not sure whether that gentleman is around, or that we can be pretty certain that the cost of this wedding is going to come from the bride. Guys, I don't like making accusations, you know me, but this question needed to be asked. How certain can we be that this money that is going to go into her coffers will 100% go towards the machines, the needles and everything else that is needed for this school, and not towards her wedding? The only person that knows this is Pheonix Rain. And is she going to tell us? It's unlikely that she's going to tell us the truth. Right? Clearly not. And this is the reason why it is so important to have oversight. When your charity is registered, when you're taking in money and you have somebody watching over you, you will look more credible. You will look more legitimate. Right now, she's collecting in money and nobody else is asking her any questions about it. So she could be spending that money on whatever she wants. And if you was collecting $25,000 in the United States or anywhere in Europe, trust me, they would want to know where that money was going. In fact, you couldn't even collect that money in Europe or in the United States unless she was registered. I think that Pheonix Rain needs to show us some proof. She needs to show us proof about where this $25,000 needs to go. Because she has asked for $25,000 in her GoFundMe, but she hasn't told anybody where this money is going to go. She hasn't given a breakdown, a list of all the things that she needs. Apparently, she doesn't need to do that. She can just ask for an arbitrarily large number like $25,000 and just expect to get it, no questions asked. I think this is wrong. I think something should be done, and I'm hoping that Pheonix Rain can be a lot more transparent about what she plans to do with this money. I'm also hoping that she can be transparent about how she is planning to fund this wedding. It's your money, remember. You need to demand this. This is not down to me. I haven't given any money to Pheonix Rain, so I don't know why nobody is asking this question. What is she planning to do with the $25,000 exactly? And where on earth is she going to find the money to pay for a wedding on January the 22nd? Less than 4 weeks from now. Guys, all we can do is hope and pray that she comes good and that she comes out and opens up about where this money is going to come from. So guys, what do you think? Do you think that she can be trusted? Do you think after all that has happened in the Gambia that you should be sending your money over to the Gambia for a charitable reason? Do you think, hell, she's done enough already and she's gone through enough already since she's been in the Gambia? If she wants to pay for a wedding out of the $25,000, so be it. Let me know in the comment section below. It would be really good to hear your opinion on on this. So guys, that's all I've got time for today. I'd like to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I'd like to give an extra special thank you to my Patreons, and I'll see you in the next one. Until the next time, please think twice. Ta-ra a bit.